Welcome back, everybody. Lighting ESL, Public Speaking, Part 26. Now, this might be a little bit confusing. Speaking style versus oral style. Now, you're saying to yourself, oral style is the same thing. No, it's not. When you're speaking to somebody, like a conversation, a friend, it's different than speaking in front of an audience. You have to think differently. Now, let me go through this slowly. Speaking style versus oral style. When you're speaking to somebody, which is great, there's no intended purpose to talk about this, as would be through an audience, a set audience. Big difference. So, just speaking to somebody has zero effect. You don't know if your message you gave across or not, you haven't prepared for it, nothing was planned, etc. However, a speaking style is totally different oral because oral style, for example, sentences are shorter because you're using your body as expression and gestures, emotions, and so on. So the actual speech sentence is shorter in length. It is. You want to get right to the point right away, not going on and on and on. Also, sentences have greater variety. Yeah, variety. High description, low description, all over the board. More variety because your audience is more interested. To keep that interest, you have to change your pace of sentences. Yeah. Because now you're using emotion and gestures more than normal in the oral style. Next, personal pronouns like he or she or they and so on is used more often to talk about a speech because you're telling a story, either persuading something, information, or demonstrating something. So many times personal pronouns are used a lot. Next, careful adaptation to the speaker and careful adaptation to the audience. You're thinking more carefully because there's more detail. You're more concerned exactly how they react to your words as they come across. That's why it's careful adaptation to the audience now, more than usual. Next, slang may be used. You want to do this, you want to do that, and so on. Slang words are useful, provided the audience understands exactly what you're saying in the context of their language skills. Remember that. Also, repetition is more necessary. Sometimes you have to repeat yourself to identify exact details of key notes of understanding for the audience. So you have to repeat certain details to make sure the audience fully understands. They might be sitting there with their eyes all open, but it doesn't mean they understand. No. So sometimes you have to question yourself to question the audience. Do you understand this? Do you understand that? Which means repetition of certain key points of your speech. Concrete words are used more often, such that you can actually have the students or audience, whoever it is, think about touching this, real concrete things that's tangible to them. For example, let's say you're talking about a car, right? You want to buy a car. You physically touch that car, you sat in the car, you know what it feels like because you've done it before. Right away, instant gratification of certain things are concrete words to use in a speech. You see what I mean? Oral style is different than just speaking. All right? Huge difference. In reflection, sentences are shorter, variety. You can use he, you, she, they, and so on. Careful adaptation to the speaker and the audience is more. Repetition I talked about, and concrete words are good. Overall, it's a better effect. Oral speech, oral way of thinking and talking is different than just speaking. Big difference, because you want a concrete method of your madness, in a sense, to get your message across. It's very, very focused this time, not just speaking out of turn. All right? That's what it means. Speaking is not the same as oral. It's not. I know overall it sounds the same, I know. But oral speech is different thinking than just speaking. Big difference. Till next time, this is Lighting ESL Part 26. Till next time, bye-bye.